I can't wait. Exciting action on ESPN tomorrow night here, but what an exciting finish we should have for this one here. It's going to be green, white, and checkered. And we talked about youth and experience at the top of the show. You saw Marty Reed interview the front row. A young driver, Lyndon Amick, alongside the veteran Will Hopgood. Well, it's going to come down to a shootout between youth, Amick is the leader, and the veteran, two-time national champion, 44-year-old Mike Swain Sr. in a Dodge.
And right now we see Swain moving his car back and forth, trying to get the debris cleaned off from the tires. And Lyndon Amick will also need to do that, because we see Amick now starting to do that, weaving the car back and forth, because as these cars slow down, they're very, very hot. They pick up debris off the racetrack. When they go down in turn one after the green flag, unless those tires are cleaned off, they go in the corner, will not stick, slide up the racetrack. And a car behind them, like Jeff Gordon did out at Sears Point on the road course out there. Got to get these tires clean as possible. There we see Amick back and forth trying to slide the car and clean those tires off. Huffman doing the same thing.
Back and forth across the racetrack. Speaking of back and forth and ages, take a look at the difference in the youth and experience here of the 1995 final points. Hutto, who won it all, 18 years of age. Caudle, the veteran, 46. Huffman, 27. Hopgood, 42. Lyndon Amick had just turned 18 at the end of the season last year. So what a discrepancy. In fact, if you look back at the 1994 point standings, Vinny, all top 5 were over 40 years of age. So we're really seeing some youngsters, and we said it's an entry level among the 12 NASCAR Touring Series.
Well, then we see the flagman giving the signal, 1 lap to go. So there'll be 2 laps, a green, next time by the white, and then the checker.
Stay tuned for a shootout here at the High Banks at Bristol, Tennessee, Bristol Motor Speedway. The 10th race of a 21-race series worth $500,000 in NASCAR Goodies Dash.
And Lyndon Amick, after winning the Daytona 200, the first race of the year, has not won a race. I don't believe he has this year.
No, he hasn't been shut out. He's got 3 poles, but only 1 victory. 3 top 5, 6 top 10s. He's a couple laps away from win number 2, but Mike Swain Sr. hasn't won it all this year. And watch Robert Huffman trying to get a jump on Swain. Green flag. It'll be white flag next time by.
Ooh, and Swain very hard through the corner. Here he comes, trying his best, but I don't think he'll be able to catch him. Here he comes, checking this white flag.
1 lap to go. Amick has got the car up front. Swain has the experience, drives it hard into turns 1 and 2. Here comes Huffman, 2 car lengths back. It is Amick, Swain, then Huffman, 1, 2, 3. Less than a quarter of a mile for checkered flag. Can Amick hang on?
And it's Lyndon Amick, and Jimmy Foster gets by Ned Combs to take the 4th spot.
So Lyndon Amick, 18 years of age, the youngest driver ever to go to victory lane at Daytona International Speedway, takes the win, gets congratulated by Mike Swain Sr. And also Robert Huffman will retain the points lead in the NASCAR Goodies Dash. He comes home in 3rd spot. How about a run by Jimmy Foster, impressive rookie driver after a couple of years, driving the Legends cars, now running in the NASCAR Goodies Dash. There is Lyndon Amick. Take a look at that right front fender where he nearly got into Danny Bagwell. He did get into Danny Bagwell, nearly spun the car, but wisely jumped on the brakes and backed away.
So now he's got to try to find victory lane. I don't guess he knows where victory lane is here at the Bristol Motor Speedway, but I'm sure someone will direct him. He's taking his gloves off.
Lyndon Amick, an impressive athlete in high school, was an offensive and defensive tackle, 6'3", 240-pounder, had offers to go play college football, said, no, I'm going to be a race car driver. He's a freshman at Newberry College in Newberry, South Carolina. And there he is making the turn toward victory lane. Lyndon said, now let me see, it's over here. I've seen Earnhardt do it, and Jeff Gordon, those guys, and Rusty Walsh. There it is. I'll put it back in gear and get over there. And Marty Reed will be standing by waiting on the young man from Batesburg, South Carolina.
Let's go down to the row.
All right. Lyndon, good job.
And let's go down to victory lane. Lyndon Amick gets the car shut off, and Marty Reed is standing by. Marty?
Yeah, we're running out of time, so Lyndon, we're going to let you just relax and cool off. Go ahead and give him some of that while he gets a little cool and drink. And first off, congratulations. I guess the youth won out over experience.
Well, I tell you what, first off, I got to thank God because he makes everything possible. You know, he brought his team together, he brought the sponsors together, and he put me in the car. And, you know, I couldn't have done it without all these guys. Richard Mash, crew chief, Bills and Motors, too. You know, all these guys have put the effort into it. And, you know, we're just out here racing. We're trying to do the best we can. And, you know, we're racing against these veterans. And, you know, we're just doing the best we can. And we had a good car.
The pit stop seemed to be critical to me because it got you out in front of what turned out to be the biggest crash of the night.
It sure did. That was a super pit stop. I mean, these boys look like Winston Cup people out here. You know, they had a really good stop, and that put me out in front, and I could run my own groove and get on out there. And, you know, we missed that big wreck. I hate it for everybody, especially my brother. He was in it. But, you know, we came out on the victor.
Lyndon Amick, I don't think he's going to change the color of these numbers. You know, when he won at Daytona, the numbers were yellow. They're yellow again, guys.
Well, he may have a yellow stripe, but no rookie. Certainly a very experienced run here. Lyndon Amick takes the victory. Mike Swaim Sr., Robert Huff, and Jimmy Foster. Ned Combs, the top 5 in the lead lap. There's the top 15. Andy Houston coming home in 15th spot. Mickey York, the veteran, getting a 12th place finish.
Let's look at 16 through 30 finishers. B.J. Mackey, 16th. And go back to Dave Stacy, who had an engine problem. He is back in 30th spot.
Well, coming up next, NASCAR Shop Talk featuring the Intimidator, 7-time Winston Cup champion Dale Earnhardt. Once again, for Marty Reed and Benny Parsons, I'm Jerry Punch, congratulating that young man right there, 18-year-old Batesburg, South Carolina driver, Lyndon Amick, on his second win in 1996. He is the winner of the NASCAR Goodies Dash 150 from Thunder Valley in Bristol, Tennessee. So long, everyone.